Hello, this is the Coping Project by Group BE3. We are trying to find a solution for young adults aged 18 to 35 that experience some type of anxiety in their everyday lives. This is an important problem that we want to address because anxiety is the most common mental disorder in young adults, which can harm an individual's mental and physical health. Our app, Lemonade, aids our young adult users by giving them exercises, tips, and methods to reduce their anxiety.
One of the user personas we created was based on David Lee, an undergraduate student at UW who experiences anxiety on a daily basis. He often feels excessively worried and lacks a sufficient support system because mental health is not acknowledged in his Asian household. However, David is not alone. He can download our app, Lemonade, to work through his anxiety. Upon opening the app, David will see a fun animation of a lemon dripping into a sea of lemonade. Next, he will be able to click through a panel of screens that give him a glimpse of what it entails. As you can see, all our buttons are bubble-shaped, which make our app appear friendly and welcoming. From the onboarding screen, David can sign up or log in. We give him the chance to sign up with Facebook, Google, his email, or even continue as a guest to give him the variety of options and what he feels comfortable with.
The notification feature will send notifications of reassuring and positive affirmations to the users. As someone who lacks confidence, these notifications may be helpful for David. He can click on the black bell on the top right corner of the homepage where he can enable these notifications. We also provide examples of affirmations that he might receive so he can see what to expect before enabling them. As David enables them, the black bell turns yellow to provide feedback. The home screen leads to various coping exercises and provides a personal greeting by addressing the user by their name to make our users feel valued. There is also a quick little reminder or quote of the day for David to read. By clicking on the Let's Go button, David can choose the emotion he is currently feeling. He then clicks on the release function of the app and can try out a meditation activity, as it will allow him to release some of his worries and feel calmer. David finally selects the Finding Peace option, which then takes him to a musical video of raindrops that helps him to attain peace. Overall, we give our users different activities to try out because our user research showed that people varied heavily in their preferences for coping.
The journal feature of this app will provide the user with a platform to record their daily thoughts. We designed this page so that David can easily read his entries. In the top left corner, we indicated the current month and year where David can click on it and find entries from different months and years that are selected. The archive encourages the user to reflect on past entries and becomes mindful of their emotions over time. At the very top, the plus icon lets David begin a new journal for the current day. He can write about what's on his mind and what's bothering him. In addition, the journal feature also includes a daily journal prompt that asks David a question to answer. He can click on the Choose a Prompt icon and find a prompt that he would like to write. After David is done with writing his daily prompt, he will then click on the check mark icon and save his journal.
Due to the stigma around mental health in Asian communities, David isn't able to talk about his anxiety with close friends and or family. David can choose to talk to a trained mental health worker or anonymously chat with a random user. Having anonymity protects both users' privacy and also creates a low-risk environment that encourages venting and opening up. David wants to chat with a trained worker, so he will be directed to a list of certified, trained mental health workers along with their bio and what they specialize in. This gives David complete control over who he decides to discuss his feelings with, and allows him to make the best possible choice for himself. Here, David can vent about his problems and talk about his anxiety. And if at any time he feels uncomfortable, the door icon labeled Leave will allow him to exit the conversation. The Mood Calendar function displays emoticons for each day of the month that will give David an opportunity to reflect on his progress and be mindful of his emotions over time. We decided to display emoticons to give a visual representation that's easier for our users to digest.
Now switching over to our other user persona, Cheryl Crow is a middle-aged woman who has a panic disorder. When Cheryl locates the resources icon, it allows her to either learn general information or learn specifically about her anxiety disorder. If Cheryl chooses to learn more about anxiety in general, she'll be taken to a screen with a series of questions and answers that she might have. In this case, Cheryl wants to learn more about her panic disorder, so she clicks on the My Anxiety tab to scroll through a list of specific anxiety issues or disorders that she may experience. From there, she can switch between tabs of intro, signs, and tips to learn more about how she can cope with her panic attacks. The yellow box highlights the page that she is on and provides a signal accordingly as she moves around the pages.
After going through the app, our users, David and Cheryl, now feel calmer and more at ease. They are able to learn about their anxiety and actively cope with it to work toward a better future for themselves. Thank you.